Hello, my beautiful duckling. This is Susie, your Swan Queen, and today I want to talk to you about persisting in the assumption until it hardens into fact. And I'm trying to come up with a fun way to manifest with that word phrase. So, when we are manifesting, everybody seems to think that there's a time frame. There's no time frame. Baby Yoda is absolutely adorable, and he's 50 years old. But he's a baby who's 50 years old. You're not supposed to be this stinking adorable at 50, but for some reason, he absolutely is. I love teaching you guys how to manifest, but you guys seem to think that when you're manifesting something, when you get it, you can then stop. You don't need to do anything. Or you've been doing it for 30 days and you didn't get it. What are you doing wrong? You didn't do it for, 90 days. You didn't do it wrong. Somebody was telling me about a post where a guy using Lainey Stevens techniques got the person he was in love with back after 10 years. 10 years. That's a lot of persisting. That's assuming that no matter what, somehow you're going to get together with the love of your life. You're going to get that job. You're going to get your health back. I keep persisting in the assumption that I'm healthy. I've bled out twice. I've almost died twice because of it. If I were to stop persisting in the assumption and all of a sudden get a period, I could go, oh my God, is this round 3? Is this finally Katie shuts the door? No. Whenever I think about it, I have to say, thank you, I'm healthy. Isn't it wonderful? I'm healthy. I'm blessed. I'm healthy. Why am I healthy? Because I'm glowing and I give myself reasons as to why things work out. So why are you free? I love that because that is a word that I used, free, to get rid of the PTSD, to get rid of the health problems. It is how I persist. I'm free to choose, and I choose whatever I want. So today I choose to talk to Baby Yoda. Now, all of these tools, techniques, they're placebos. So it's not putting the power outside of you, it's focusing forward. We all naturally talk to ourselves. So there's nothing wrong with talking to Minion Dave. There's nothing wrong with talking to Baby Yoda. There's nothing wrong with turning it around and go, Alabama always wins, so therefore I always get what I want. It's all a tip, a technique, and a tool. But persistence is the key to this tip, technique, and tool. So you guys love when I do specific person videos. So here we go. In a nutshell, you never can stop. You start dating the person that you want to be with, you have to persist. You marry the person you want to be with, you have to persist. Now, you don't have to persist in a scene saying I got married. You don't have to persist in a scene that I got my first anniversary, my 10th anniversary, my 20th anniversary. Chuck Norris's wife tells him he has to be around for their 50th wedding anniversary. She says it. He has to. He has no choice. It's Chuck's wife. She demands this. Her assumption is he's going to be there to celebrate their 50th anniversary. That is focusing forward. You're going to be here. You have no choice. Shut up and just enjoy the ride to get there. If I get the person I want, I can't stop. I have to think. I have my fairy tale. Isn't it wonderful? I'm free to do other things, but I'm not free to stop persisting. You must keep focusing forward. And so today, Baby Yoda, why am I free? Minion Dave, why am I free? Because I get to choose whatever it is I want to focus on. If I want to focus on my beautiful drama pictures behind me, I can absolutely focus on those. If I want to focus on the fact that I'm having a bad day, I can absolutely focus on having a bad day. In Star Wars, Luke could not pull the plane out of the water. Yoda did. Because Yoda learned that you have to keep doing it. At the end, Luke learned you have to keep doing it. You focus forward. You keep motion. Emotion. It's motion forward. So if I'm going to manifest with, why am I free? Because I get to choose whatever I want. Because I'm happily married to Jared. Because we have an amazing relationship. Because I'm a life coach. Because I'm a YouTuber. Because my hours are my own. If I want to play with the 4-year-old, I can play with the 4-year-old today. If I want to close the door and ignore the entire world, I get to do that because I am free. Your phrases are all simple. Why? Isn't it wonderful? Thank you, Father. If those aren't the phrases you like, then what phrase do you like? Just thank you. It's done. It's here. Why am I free? My manifestation is here. Why am I free? My manifestation is here. Why am I free? Because I'm happily married to Jared. Why am I free? It's here. I have the marriage certificate in my hand that says I'm happily married to Jared. You can't just do it once and forget about it. So you have to persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. And once it hardens into fact, you believe it. I live in the show me state. Missouri, our nickname is the show me state. Well, if you ask, believe, you receive. In Missouri, everybody's going, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. And I'm going, I don't need to see it. It's here. I don't have to say, why am I free? Because I can say, I'm free. Today I'm not doing anything. Today I'm only doing a YouTube video. I'm free. I only have one thing to do today, and that is pamper me. I'm free. I don't want to make my bed. I'm free. I can draw. I can paint. It's still focusing forward. When we are caught up in, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? I've been doing this for 30 days. This guy got his girl back after 10 years. 10 years. How many of you are willing to persist for 10 years to get what you desire? How many? Little secret? If you stop working on it, it stops the manifestation from coming forward. Obsessing about the manifestation is holding on to it with both hands and squeezing poor baby Yoda. Well, let's not do his face. Squeezing poor baby Yoda till my knuckles are white. Well, I don't want white knuckles. So I just gently pick up my coffee cup with one hand. I drink my cup of coffee and I put it out to the universe. Now, if I'm putting it out to the universe, it's still my power. If I'm thanking God, it's still my power. I'm not thanking something outside of me. I am thanking me because I trust me. I'm building faith in me. I'm building faith that I can manifest. I'm rolling with the tide. And I'm going, you know what? I know Alabama wins, so I can wait till August when football season starts. Not really. No. I don't want to. But I can. But what I cannot do is sit there and walk around during off season and go, Alabama's going to lose, Alabama's going to lose, I know Alabama's going to lose. I can say, guess what? We had a bad season, but next year we're going to kick butt. I can say, whoa, mother tide. Yeah, my shirt's kind of a potty shirt, but I love my Roll Tide shirts. It doesn't matter the words, the thoughts, the energy, the vibration, the vortex, the state, the story. All that matters is you persist. So why are you free? Because you choose to persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. So I'm free. I chose to be free. I'm free. I chose to do nothing today. I'm free. I chose to sleep late. I'm free. I chose to put makeup on. I'm free. I chose to do a video. I'm free. I chose to talk to a friend on the phone. I'm free simply because I persist. And if I stop persisting, all of this can come back. The old story, the old vibration, the old energy, the old crud that I've worked so hard to put behind me. Well, we all know they're really beautiful pictures. But all of this needs to stay there. It needs to stay in the back. Put it in the doghouse. Minion Dave is going to feed my puppy while I'm on vacation. So I tell Minion Dave, normally I put food out at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I come home for lunch at 2 o'clock, and I let him out, and then I come back around 6 o'clock when I get off my job, and I let him out for the night, and sometimes we go for a walk depending upon the weather. So you know what Minion Dave's going to do? He's going to adapt that to his day. Well, he has to be to work at 8, so he's going to come in and feed the dog at 7:30. He takes lunch at noon. He's going to take the dog for a walk at noon. He is going to get off work at 4:30. So he's going to come by about 5 and take the dog for a walk. Minion Dave is still adapting, and you know what? Baby Yoda's not going to be the least bit upset because he knows at 7:30 in the morning Dave's going to be there. And he knows he's going to be sitting at the door, wagging his little tail, waiting for Dave to show up at noon. Because I'm gone for 2 weeks, that dog's going to pick up that routine. What routine are you guys doing to manifest? My morning routine is simple. I wake up in the morning, I run through my morning day. Then I'll play on my cell phone. And I will watch some ridiculous YouTube video. And then I will watch a makeup video, because I might want to try to do my makeup differently. Then I will listen to a motivational video while I'm putting my makeup on or doing my hair. I make coffee somewhere in between there. Then from there, I make my YouTube video. Well, now what do I get to do next? I might get to go make breakfast. So what do I do after breakfast? If it's beautiful out, I can go for a walk. If it's not, I can get in my car and I can drive to the mall and I can walk the mall. I get to pick and choose what I want to do every day. I get to pick every morning a new thing I want to do. So I'm not scripting my day. I'm literally living in the now. So I have a bad day and I'm married to the toilet, which, thank God, I'm not. I just not married to him anymore. We got a divorce. It was wonderful. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. But I also know that until I have proof, physical proof, that I no longer have to be married to him, that the judge hasn't signed my divorce yet. So me and the toilet are still technically married. So how do I persist that I no longer am married to the toilet? The same way I do with the dog. I set a routine. If I think about it, thank you. Isn't it wonderful? Why? If I want to be with this specific person, the love of my life, I must focus on why I'm free to be with them, why I'm free to define my relationship, why am I free to go out and have dinner with my friends, why am I free to be creative and my own person, why does he love me? Because I am free. Any word phrases you pick, you're doing them all day long. So let's pick a better word phrase, because if I persist in the assumption I'm married to the bathroom, life sucks. But if I persist in the assumption I'm free, I'm healthy, I can do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. I can walk the mall. I can go for a 2-mile walk. I can get a gym membership without any feelings of doubt, regret. It's a choice. If you are in love with Baby Yoda, let go of the drama. Because Baby Yoda is just fun to watch. If you're in love with the toilet, keep talking about him. Keep talking about how crappy your life is, how you're stuck with the bathroom. It's a disease, and you have to let that disease go in order to focus forward. Today, I choose to be free. Today, I choose to let those doubts go away. And then, you know what? Call the love of your life to you virtually. Everybody has one of those techniques. You call their name until you connect to them or you feel connected to them. They turn around. They walk towards you. What are they saying? What are you hearing? Make those phrases real. I'm free to choose. I'm Mr. Romantic. Let's go out for a romantic dinner. Oh, I'm Mr. Lazy. Let's go snuggle on the couch. Oh, I'm Mr. I don't want to get out of bed all weekend. I'm Mr. Happily married. I'm Mr. I can create him being whatever I want. But if I'm talking about silence, I'm getting silence. If I'm talking about Chatty Cathy, I'm getting Chatty Cathy. If I'm talking about the things I don't want and they're still being created in my life, it's because that's what I'm creating. So create that life because you are free, 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 free to choose the orders you give to Dave or Baby Yoda. Roll with the tide. Always be a winner. Because people say, you know, Susie, you just love Alabama because you're on the top, you know, you just think, no. I've been watching Alabama since I was 6 days old. My grandfather watched college football. And when I was 6 days old, I was sitting next to him watching college football. I grew up my entire life watching Alabama. I love Alabama football. I bleed Alabama. But I'm free to choose other teams. Which I do, because I picked the Saints. I always go back to my Saints and my Bama boys. It's the Saints and Bama. Bama and the Saints. Saturday it's Bama. Sunday it's the Saints. I choose. I choose not to watch baseball. I choose not to watch basketball. I have no reason to. There's not another Michael Jordan as far as I'm concerned in basketball. And let's see, baseball, you know, the Cubs won the World Series. That's amazing. It's awesome. Growing up in Chicago, you know, we just weren't very good for a very long time. The Kansas City Chiefs, 50 years. And then everybody picks on the halftime show. J-Lo is 50 years old, guys, and she danced that pole. That is amazing. That is choosing youth. She's free. She's got more money than she knows what to do with, and she's choosing youth. She's free to do that stuff because she's youthful. Donald Trump walks around and says, I'm young, I'm young, I'm young, I'm young. I'm 72 years old, but I'm young. When you focus forward, it's a diet that you are going to be on for the rest of your life. Because your words can change your life quickly, and they can change it back just as quickly. Because as soon as you start going, oh, I don't have enough money in the bank, my boyfriend's being an idiot, my kids are just disrespectful, it goes right back to that because that's where your predominant thought is. So your work this week, why are we free? Why are we free to choose whatever we want, to create whatever we want? Why are we free to focus forward? Why are we free to spend 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, persisting in an assumption until it hardens into fact? The Bible talks about people who persisted for years, not 1 year, not 2 years, 13 years, 20 years, 50 years. It talks about people who had babies in their 80s and 90s. Today, we don't live that long. Well, I don't know if they really did in the Bible. But think about that story. A woman has a baby at 80, yet we've seen stories where women have been having babies at 60s because they persisted in the assumption that they could have a child, and they never gave up. Every manifestation is a birth. Are you giving birth to a kitten, a dog, a baby elephant? Because those take time to come into our reality. So split-second manifestations can work. But if you don't persist in the fact that you are free to choose every day what you want to create, that's where you're failing to get your dream life. And when you fail, it's because you focused on why it's not working. Instead of, I'm free and everything everything always works out for me. I'm free, and the minions do my bidding. I'm free, Baby Yoda helps me. I'm free, God helps me. I'm free, my best friend helps me. I'm free, everybody's just moving out of the way and parting the sea. And then that sea rolls in gently and gives you your manifestation. Create your dream life one step, one word, one breath at a time. This is the footprints in the sand. Most of the time you look back in life, you're going to see that there were two sets of footprints. But there's a lot of times there's only one. Faith is what carried you during that one time. Those were one set of footprints. Was that your best friend carrying you? Was that the universe carrying you? Was it your spouse? Was it your parents? I don't know. But I'm right now that second set of footprints. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how many times we walk through the sand. At some point, those two footprints will become one. And then they will go back to two. And then they'll become one. But you're free to choose. Do you want to walk this journey? Or do you want to just detour and get off the train? I keep walking the journey because I know that there is something way better out there. And as long as I persist and life is amazing and I'm free to choose whatever I desire, that's exactly what I'm going to get. You guys have a wonderful day. Me and my clicker are going to try to end the video. And since we're working on it, subscribe, hit the like button, and tell me why you're free to choose having the most amazing life you possibly can have.